Hello there and welcome to All Elite Wrestling's Dynamite. Here we are, Wednesday Night Dynamite, and we are ready to go here, ready to start off the Wednesday portion of the draft, baby. We are past the halfway mark, but we're kicking it off with the Super Clicks leader, with the undisputed elite leader, Adam Cole, baby.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 181 pounds, Adam Cole!
This is the man that will stick around in All Elite Wrestling, as he was drafted by All Elite Wrestling to stick around, and that's Tony Khan's game plan this time. Tony Khan this time is thinking, you know what, I have the stars I wanted, and I know I have to give up some of them, but let's keep most of them home here with us. Let's keep most of them here in AEW. And Adam Cole was one of those guys, and right after him, his cohorts of Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly came around as well. And before all that, they had Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson drafted the EVPs, and the Undisputed Elite are remaining in All Elite Wrestling. And yes, that's right, we're still on TNT. That's an interesting one. I didn't, just throwing that out there. But we're here on TNT, ready to do us here. And Tony Khan said, you know what? I wanted the services of this man. Tony Khan could have put an AEW versus AEW matchup tonight, but he's put it up a WWE star out here. This is Apollo. Apollo has already been drafted by WWE in round 20. Apollo Crews is here on Dynamite tonight, competing for one time unless he gets drafted or traded over here. Well, not drafted next year, or gets traded now. But Apollo is making his way down into the ring, and Apollo's a fan of Adam Cole, from what I've been told, but believe that he's better than Adam Cole. I always believed he always was better than him. The one thing that Adam Cole has that Apollo Crews doesn't have was that he had a chance to be the main eventer of NXT, and NXT champion as well. And Apollo never got that title underneath his resume. But Crews is here on TNT tonight, ready to go for Dynamite. And Adam Cole's like, this is the guy I'm going to compete against. Let's kick it off. All right, let's kick this off tonight. Here we go. The bright lights of Dynamite. Adam Cole trying to end. Oh, quick with the DDT there. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you know the draft formula here for us here at Universe Moon, as we are going here as episode, believe this is episode 6 of 10 for the draft. We still have this one, an episode of Impact Wrestling, an episode of SmackDown, an episode of Rampage, which will only have 4 matches, but still pretty good matches. 4 matches there. And then we'll close out the draft on ECW, Saturday Night ECW, which still hasn't got a name for the show yet, but Paul Heyman's working on that apparently. But we'll have that happen, and the draft will end on ECW, and then starting Monday again, I guess from what I'm being told, it will be a showcase. So every company will showcase their talent, and after that, we really get into the nitty-gritty of it, and we will finally start to see everything begin to develop. So it's going to be in a couple episodes before the real Universe Mode steps up into fold. But again, all this here is just to showcase what they're able to do, to tell talent, to tell people, hey, look at this, look at these matches that we have here tonight. Look at these matchups that we have created here. Either they're drafted, non-drafted. If you get drafted, obviously, it's so you can show the world, like, this is why I got drafted. This is what I meant. Just competitive spirit to face someone else's main star. Face a competitor from a different company, and show them that you can handle your own and be one of the best. And look at that Boston Crab by Apollo. Apollo is telling Adam Cole, I know you don't like this, baby, but I don't care. Apollo, who will be on Raw and SmackDown for WWE, hoping that this time around now it's going to be a better fit for him and a chance to possibly become a champion. But again, it all will depend on if you can win your matches and what kind of matches you were booked in by Vince McMahon and company. And Adam Cole's like, I'm being booked here by Tony Khan, and I know I'm walking out of here with a win. Adam Cole, who wants to be a world champion again, lead to the top. And AEW has stayed very close to their roster, with a few exceptions here from WWE, but they haven't really gotten out of it yet. A lot of our experts are wondering when they're going to break the mold again and start to select someone else. Tony Khan said he's very happy with the selection he has. And Adam Cole trying to end this one quick with a strong knee to the back. Apollo in trouble. Apollo could be losing this one. And Apollo's done. Adam Cole says, welcome to AEW. Now get your ass out of here. I know WWE definitely will not like that performance from Apollo here tonight.
Here is your winner, Adam Cole.
It's a quick performance. Yeah, it's the way it starts, but we're going to get right into the draft results up next. This is going to be round 27. And round 27 begins with WWE. And WWE is going to one of their veterans, a guy that they know very well. The World Wrestling Entertainment has selected MVP. Good pick there. Very smart, very talented veteran. After that, Impact Wrestling. Oh, they have Johnny Gargano. They have Johnny Wrestling. And now they have Johnny Impact. And now they've got Johnny Gargano's wife, Candice LeRae. She is headed to Impact Wrestling. ECW/WCW. Who is this one going to? This is going to... Well, the last one went to WCW last time they had the last pick, correct? Am I correct or am I wrong? I'm correct last time, right? Exactly. So who's getting this one? This will head to WCW. ECW. I'm trying to see. Give me the choice. Give me the envelope. Come on. I'm stop playing around with my envelopes. Oh, okay. So this one. I'm trying to see what's going on here. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty. Who is it? Who is Kushida going to? Kushida is the name I've got right here. But is he going to ECW or WCW? He is going to ECW. Kushida, who we've already seen compete tonight, will be headed to ECW. And then after that, up next, Cedric Alexander is the name that All Elite Wrestling has selected. And Adam Cole looking at it, saying that's what we got. We got Cedric Alexander up next. All right. And NXT said, you know what? We selected MSK, but we didn't tell you if Trey Miguel was part of it. But he is going to be part of NXT as Trey Miguel is being drafted to NXT. So I guess he's coming in as a solo act. And we'll see what's going on with MSK. Up next, the last pick of this draft. Not the last pick of the draft, of this round. Juan, what's going on? I need a water. I need a water break. It's going to be Ace Austin. Ace Austin will be headed to the National Wrestling Alliance. I'm going to go get a water break, figure out what's going on technically, and we'll be back with another match in a couple seconds. Ba-ba-bow. All right, here we go. It is time for match number 2 tonight. It is time to begin round 28 here tonight. We've already seen round 27. And what a round it was. MVP is gone. Candice LeRae, Trey Miguel, Kushida, Ace Austin, and Cedric Alexander all gone from that now. Everyone has new homes, and it's going to be interesting to see. But tonight, this is going to be a tag team matchup. The professor of professional wrestling, Serena Deeb, in the ring. And her tag team partner, well, Serena Deeb, we now know from the last episode of the draft, she is headed, well, she's going to stay with All Elite Wrestling. She was drafted in the 24th round.
Pennsylvania, the Witch Doctor, Brittany Baker.
Britt Baker already drafted by AEW. AEW said we're going to keep her, but she wasn't the first woman that was selected by Tony Khan and AEW. That honor goes to Asuka. Asuka was the first. No, I'm just kidding. That honor goes to Bayley. Then Asuka eventually was drafted as well, but Bayley got the first honor of being drafted. The first four women of the draft that were drafted were the 4 horsewomen, and Bayley was selected by All Elite Wrestling. And I know Britt Baker is thinking to herself, why? And she's like, I'm just as good. I'm homegrown talent as well. Okay, that's how we're gonna do this. And here we go, the inspiration together here.
And Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics.
The Iconics, the inspiration. Wherever they go, they're well known. The question for them was, they were thinking about taking a break from the wrestling business. They got selected by Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling was like, you know what? We'll take them. We'll bring them to us because you know what? We love what they do. So that's why I don't think they were drafted as high as they were. They should have been. They were drafted to where they were because of that thing, Penny. And that's just the where you're like, maybe not take it. Maybe I will. Iconics changing it up a little bit there. It's interesting to see that. The Iconics believe in themselves so much that what a pairing this is. And Impact Wrestling's very lucky to have them. Just depends to see where the future goes for the Iconics. And Serena Deeb is ready to start this off against Billy Kay. And in case you did miss the last episode or my audio was a little bit miffed in the last one, I'll go right through those results and let you guys know what happened there. Because I know my audio in the last one was a little bit louder than normal. I'm going to just go right here. NWA selected the likes of The Pope, D'Angelo Dinero, Chelsea Green, Heath. They also selected Tasha Steelz and Savannah Evans. They took the Von Erichs as well. And those are the picks for NWA in the last round. But right now, Serena Deeb is telling Peyton Royce, you're in the ring here with a professional wrestler that teaches professional wrestling to you for free. Just 5 minutes and I'll beat you. Or less than 5 minutes too sometimes. Then after that, NXT UK and NXT were successful in their picks. They did some great picks, NXT UK brought in over Minoru Suzuki, which is a tough one, a big hitter. That's a big hitter right there. Brian Cage went to NXT. Tegan Knox went to NXT UK. And then NXT UK gave NXT the pick, so that NXT took Jacob Fatu from MLW. NXT took in Ember Moon. And those were the picks from the last night's picks at the end of the NXT UK. And those were the ones that came in from that show. Up next, and next picks right here, it was the Men of the Year for AEW. This is AEW's picks from last night on NXT UK. The Men of the Year, Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page, both selected over to AEW. Well, they're staying there. Andrade Alito also staying elite. Serena Deeb was one of those picks. Swerve Scott and Rio. So AEW stayed close to their roster and kept the roster that they had. They were happy to have those 6 remain on the brand. Then after that, it was the turn for ECW, WCW. Wait, there's a pinfall there, and a save by Britt Baker. The save by Britt Baker at 2, and the 2 Sweet Chant has arrived. This one went to ECW and WCW. ECW selected the Dirty Sexy Boys, which is a good tag team to have in your division. Then they selected Eddie Edwards, ECW, getting Eddie Edwards. WCW took the tag team of Private Party. It's always good to have those 2 boys with you right there. WCW was also very happy to take Grand Malik in. And then the Legado de Fantasma is also going to WCW to help that tag team division and cruiserweight division as well. So that was ECW and WCW's picks together. For that, Impact Wrestling was next. Impact Wrestling had themselves quite the night again. And they were very happy with their things, taking Johnny Impact, Taya Valkyrie, Sami Zayn, Chris Sabin, Those are some big names that they were able to take, and they were very happy with those names. And the inspiration, as you were seeing, was also taken last night on NXT UK for Impact Wrestling. And then to finish it off, WWE took their picks, took their guys that they wanted. They were able to get LA Knight. They were able to get Carmelo Hayes. They got Elias, the Usos, which the Usos were still in the draft, which really surprised me. And then Mandy Rose was also taken. Yep, Mandy Rose was also taken, but not Toxic Attraction. So you got to wonder where her two other girls are going to go in the draft. But up next, round 27 will begin with the NWA. We just recently took Ace Austin. So we'll see what round 27 has to come. Round 28 has to come and bring. Got the envelope here ready to go. No more technical difficulties. We should be good to go here. As right now, Serena Deeb had the tag in from Britt Baker. But again, this is the first time Britt Baker and Serena Deeb are tagging up. So, they got to figure. They're great great solo wrestlers. Definitely can hold their own in the ring. But it's a different world when it comes to tag team wrestling. That's something that Billie Kay and Peyton Royce knows very well. But Tony Khan said, hey, you know what? This is the match I wanted. I got two of my people to take on to two people from somewhere else. And they're already, it's 1-0 right now, AEW versus everybody else right now. So Tony Khan's very happy with that. To see that. Look at that, working on the leg right there, working on it. He was very happy that Adam Cole was able to defeat Apollo with the greatest of ease. Now he's hoping that Serena Deeb and Britt Baker bring that to the table as well, and that they can defeat the Inspiration with no issues. Went for the midsection again. Very good. Very smart. And look at that. There it is. Kick out. Now the power slam. No, nothing there. Nothing's there for her. And now wait a second. Suplex. And Britt Baker trying to put it all together. She already saw her boyfriend Adam Cole get the win tonight. And whoa, bam, right there. Not liking that one bit. Billie Kay trying to hold her own here against a former women's champion. This former women's champion's in trouble right now. Big spinning kick there that maybe has knocked the lights out of Britt Baker, but Serena Deeb's there to make this save. Serena Deeb's trying to survive here, trying to make it on it here, get the win here for AEW, just to show that sense of pride. I think Tony Khan's very happy that he got to keep these wrestlers, who are very happy that they got to stay here and not have to uproot their life or change the way they're doing things. So they definitely want to show Tony Khan, hey, you're right in taking up again on us to put us in your company again. But Britt Baker probably wanted to be the first woman selected for AEW, so she's probably a little upset, a little miffed at this. And suplex there by Billie Kay. And Billie Kay thinks she's got something special, thinks she's got something cooking. And the Iconics are thinking, it's time for us to get this win. It's time for us to walk into All Elite Wrestling and beat two of their best female stars. Serena Deeb, suplex just drops. Peyton Royce, now it's Peyton Royce and Britt Baker in the ring. Britt went for a super kick, nothing there. And now a punch there by Britt. Britt now the DMD of AEW. An elbow to the back of Peyton Royce. And now Serena Deeb making her way back into the ring. Sees a down Peyton. Peyton's been down. And Serena's like, you should have gone for the pin. This could be our W here. And a kick out there. You let Peyton stay down for too long. And Peyton Royce definitely says, I'm no slouch in the ring. I can hold my own. I can compete. But Peyton Royce in trouble right here. The Iconics are former WWE Tag Team Champions. women's tag team champions. Their former knockout tag team champions as well. And Serena Deeb is taking Peyton Royce on a lesson to wrestling school. And the professor says class is not in session anymore. Class has been taught. We are done here. Serena Deeb with a W for her team. Serena Deeb got the win there. And now Serena Deeb and Britt Baker are able to celebrate their win here. And a win for them is what they wanted. Tony Khan in the back right now looking at his draft notes saying, marking down great selections, great picks. That's the second match that it's been AEW against competitors from a different company, and they've been successful. Tony Khan very happy with that as well. And up next, it's going to be round 28. The National Wrestling Alliance has selected a tag team from NXT UK, the Coffee Brothers. We'll go to the National Wrestling Alliance. And now the next pick is from the way of NXT UK, a man that we've already seen compete a couple nights ago against Ricochet and Moxley on Nitro. It is now Shelton Benjamin's time, and Shelton Benjamin will be joining the likes. Oh, this is interesting. Benjamin's going to see the likes of Will Ospreay, Aleister Black, Brody King, Buddy Murphy, Sheamus, Helga Dragunov, Harry Smith, Tyler Bate, Rush, Suzuki, Minoru. That's where Benjamin's going. He's going to NXT UK. NXT UK going to get themselves the likes of that veteran. A man has been looking to become world champion, and Benjamin headed to NXT UK. It's a great pickup there for NXT UK, really. It is. Up next, AEW is taking a big one here. This is a lot of people that are coming to AEW. Well, they're not coming because they've already been part of AEW. They're sticking around, and they will remain all elite. It is the Dark Order. It is going to be Evil Uno, Stu, Grayson, 5 to 10. It is Colt Cabana, and it is also, who else is part of this? That's the thing. Who else? Are they also going to get Well, I know Anna Jay's part of it, so is she going to come along with them too? Anna Jay will also be alongside them too, and it'll also be, it's a lot of names. Anna Jay, Evil Uno, Stu Grayson, 10, 5. John Silver, Alex Reynolds. Is Colt Cabana part of that? Because he should be at. Colt Cabana will probably be part of that as well. And we'll go from there. That's All Elite Wrestling. They took the Dark Order. It's crazy. The next one goes over to ECW and WCW. And this one belongs. This pick is from that section, but it's going to go to ECW, as ECW is happy with this selection to help their women's roster that needs a little bit more talent in there. They're going to take themselves. Liv Morgan is headed to ECW, baby. And up next after that belongs to Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling said, we liked what we saw from this man a couple nights ago, and we're thinking his time's going to come close to being selected, as Impact Wrestling is taking Tyler Breeze and adding him to their division. A great pickup, a guy that could probably be a great guy in the X division. He'll even compete in the middle area. Needs a little bit more. I think a little bit more big moments before he can head to the main event spotlight. And next, WWE says, welcome home, welcome back. They are going to bolster their women's division with Melina, as Melina is going back to WWE. I guess the Fed is ready to welcome Melina in with open arms again. And we're going to move on after that. Next match, next round. Ow. Yeah. I like it. We're going there. That's what we're doing here. We're making it happen. It is time for round 29.
Scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico. Weighing in at 259 pounds.
Andrade is all elite, and he remains all elite. He was selected by Tony Khan, and Tony Khan very happy to keep this young man who's got so much potential, so much talent still. And Andrade Elite Knight, I don't know who he's competing against, but it's a one-on-one matchup according to Mr. Khan. But he's saying, hey, it's going to be against someone who's not drafted yet. Has not been drafted yet. Maybe he'll have a home here. Maybe he won't. He's like, not 100% sure yet. We'll see what happens there. But Andrade El Idolo does have a home here in All Elite Wrestling. And it looks like tonight's competition will be Dexter Loomis.
Weighing in at 239 pounds, Dexter Loomis.
As Dexter Loomis makes his way down to the ring here to compete against Andrade and Idolo. This will be a great time for Dexter to prove that he belongs, that he deserves a chance. Who wonders what's really in the mind of Dexter Loomis? How crazy can this man get? Ooh, not a sight you want to see in the middle of the night. That mustache, really. Andrade tells them, welcome to All Elite Wrestling. You haven't been drafted, but know that this is my home. This is where I do my craft. And Andrade is letting into Dexter Loomis right now. I know there's a stop right there by Loomis. Loomis putting the knees right there to not let Andrade get the best of him right here. And Andrade is jumping on him and giving him punches that doesn't really matter to him. As Dexter Loomis right now saying, I'm punching you, man. I'm gonna give you something that you deserve right now, beating. But Andrade is not easy to lead. It's not easily defeated. As a star, this guy's been built for. This guy's been trained. This man's been told from the beginning, this is how good you're going to be. This is how great you're going to get. And look at Dexter Loomis. Dexter Loomis, on the other hand, has been called many different names, many different things. But Dexter considers himself an artist. Considers himself something different. Dexter's been in the lights of NXT. Married. Hasn't captured a championship, but Dexter said that's not what he's really here for. What he's here for is the art fold, to build his canvas. And there's a kick. Nope, turned around there. Pinfall time by Dexter Loomis. As Dexter Loomis trying to get the win here. It's a kick out there by Andrade. And definitely Tony Khan would be upset if his one of his big stars that he wants to build his future around, one of the guys he wants to build around, Andrade, is not able to defeat Dexter Loomis. I mean, the picks are in for round 29 already. We'll see where AEW goes. They just selected someone that wasn't part of their company before the draft. And they took... Oh, Andrade missed that one. I don't know what the hell he was thinking there. But a lot of that. And Dexter Loomis now says, I got a submission for you, Andrade. And Dexter Loomis hoping that this could actually beat Andrade. Could put him to sleep. It's done it before. It's put other people to sleep before. And it's knocked him out. Andrade, though. Andrade is asleep. But he's out. Andrade's out. But Dexter says, I cut the submission before. Oh, and Dexter Loomis! Dexter picked up the win over Andrade. And again, this goes to show Oh, there's so much potential in Andrade. I know Andrade has so much built up in there. But there's big moments like this have been what's been the Achilles heels of Andrade. This was a moment for him to tell Tony Khan, you made the right move by drafting me. A man that hasn't been drafted yet, and Dexter Lumis picking up the win. It was a surprise to me. But Dexter Lumis with the win over Andrade, and here we go. It is draft time now. It is round number 29, and WWE will select Carmella, who we saw last night on NXT UK compete, and Carmella is headed back home to WWE, so she'll stay put there, and that will be their part of the women's division there. Dakota Kai is being now, it's being rang now. It is your name being told now, Dakota. Dakota Kai is headed to Impact Wrestling to join that Knockouts division. ECW, WCW has the next pick, and it's going to be a doozy one here. It's going to be one will be great for them and their cruiserweight division, because this is what the plans is for Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff says this guy's got a lot of talent, so he might be more than just a cruiserweight. But Angel Garza is headed to WCW. Angel Garza once again. The next pick, though, is going to AEW. And this one again, they are no longer sticking to their plan of all elite wrestlers staying to all elite. This guy's from WWE. Ali is all elite. Great pickup there. Great pickup there for AEW. They've gone out of the box, out of the company for the last two picks, and they took Cedric Alexander and Ali. So good pickups for them right there. And up next, I am being told this one is going to NXT UK. NXT UK with two veterans they've picked up. And this they picked up Shelton Benjamin with the last one. And this one they're picking up Mercedes Martinez. Good pairing for their women's division. That needs a little bit of attention there, as they have Blair Davenport now with Tegan Knox and Mercedes Martinez. And up next, the pick comes in. It's coming to end here for round 29. And NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, says we like these grizzled young vets, and we're going to take them, as the NWA has selected another tag team here in the grizzled young vets. And round 30 will approach next. We have the third match of the night coming up tonight. Up next. So let's get to it. If that's what I'm being told, we're going to get to it there. Yeah, we're going to get to it there. As match number 30 is up next. Match number 30. No, round 30, baby. Round 30. Match number 4 of the night tonight is up next. And what am I talking about? Again, water breaks here. Water breaks are important. Oh, here it's time for the Spanish God to make his way down to the ring.
Introducing first, from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 214 pounds,
Sammy Guevara in the ring here, a man that's all elite, and he's going to remain here in all elite wrestling. Tony Khan made sure he took his one of his 4 pillars in the success of AEW, and we're going to see who he's going to tag up here with it, because it's going to be a tag team matchup. And AEW just suffered the first loss of the night tonight. Tony Khan not very happy with it, especially since it was Andrade, a guy that he's placed a lot of trust in, wants to build his future around. But sometimes that thing kind of happens. We're going to see who is... Oh, it is Chris Jericho.
Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 229 pounds, Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho here will remain with All Elite Wrestling. Tony Khan said, hey, sorry I took you so late in it, but I had to. I had to do that because, there's a lot of picks out there that I didn't want to get away. Chris Jericho, we'll see if he was okay with that. The sports entertainer himself We'll see if he's okay with the fact that he had to wait that long to get drafted. As Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho know each other very well from their Inner Circle days. They're about to compete against another Sammy.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
This is Sami Zayn, who was drafted by Impact Wrestling in the very later stages in the 24th round than I think he thought he was going to be picked. I think he thought he was going to be one of the top one, maybe the top two. If you ask Sami Zayn, he's probably going to say he was supposed to be in the top 1, 2, or 3 picks, but he was not drafted there. Sami Zayn, though, is going to find a home in Impact Wrestling alongside Okada, alongside Daniel Bryan, alongside The Miz, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura. That's just a loaded roster over there in Impact Wrestling. Well, who will be Sami Zayn's partner here tonight as Impact Wrestling? Oh, wait a second. I know this music. As it is Mansoor, and Sami Zayn is telling Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara, like, really, this is who I got as my partner? This is who Tony Khan said, you know what, come on, let Mansoor come down here to All Elite Wrestling. It's Mansoor. No disrespect to the man. The man's still learning a lot. Got a lot of things still to learn, but this will be quite the battle here, though. Quite the battle. If Mansoor can step up here against Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara. As Guevara will start it off against Zayn. Sami Zayn versus Sammy Guevara. This is a place I think a lot of people want to see Sami Zayn get picked to. But Impact Wrestling will be happy to take him. But Tony Khan was like, I'm going to stick to my roster of All Elite. But I think he would have taken Sami Zayn if he could have. Zayn's like, that's all it is? Come on. He's like, this is all you got for me? As we will start round number 30, and then the main event's up next. The 5th match of the night will be the next, and that will be round 31, and that will close out tonight, the Wednesday night portion of the draft. And then tomorrow night we will see you on Impact Wrestling, the home of Sami Zayn, where we will see you compete, where we will see the competition continue there, and we'll see the draft continue there, the next 5 rounds, which will be round 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. They will continue there. It's round 32, 33. Oh no, it'll be round 32. Yeah, because round 30 here, round 31 over, and then here again, round 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36, sorry, not 37. I went a little bit too much. I've been off tonight in this episode. It's not been my night. It's got to stay hydrated and keep drinking your water, kids. It's the best way to do life. Drink water. Drink water every day. That's what it should have been, the song. And headbutt right there by it's a headbutt. His head butted into that turnbuckle there. Round 30 will continue. Round 31 are still to be unfolding here tonight on Dynamite. Nothing there, as Mansoor was able to get out the way, but Chris Jericho says, hey, those aren't easy for me to do right now. But Jericho with the brain buster. And Zayn has not really been wanting to be too much involved in this matchup, which is pretty smart by Sammy. He says, hey, like, I'm going to preserve my body. It's just a matter. I know where I'm going. I know I'm going to Impact Wrestling. And now the tag in by Mansoor. Nothing Sami Zayn did there. He wasn't paying attention. I think his head was out somewhere else, or else he would have been saying, no, I don't want to be in this matchup. But Jericho and Sami Zayn in the ring. And Sammy Guevara wants to tag in, and Sami Zayn's all he's doing is taunting. And there's a tag in. Jericho able to make it to Sammy Guevara, and the crowd going wild. They want to see Guevara and AEW succeed here. I don't think Sami Zayn wanted to be this physical in this matchup. A kick to the back, by God. And Guevara says, watch this. A moonsault to the back of Sami Zayn. Sammy Guevara makes it look easy. And a kick out there by Sammy. And look at Guevara move so quick, so easily, so agile. Sami Zayn right now is in trouble. There's a kick again. Look at these kicks here. Guevara, oh, tight. That's a face plant right there. That's your face coming straight down. Bang, you get knocked the hell out. Sami Zayn with a standing moonsault there. Sorry, that was Sammy Guevara with the moonsault onto Sami Zayn. Too many Sammys in this match. And they know that I'm having an off night here tonight. And now, suplex time here by Chris Jericho as Jericho hits that suplex. And Jericho dragging the body of Zayn into the middle of the ring, understanding, hey, I'm not going to let him reach the ropes. And Mansoor's there to break it up. Mansoor wants a W. And oh, Jericho says, how about a drop kick for your troubles? I think Sami didn't like that, but look at Sami Zayn now. What is... Oh, I didn't think... Oh, Sami Zayn, I'm going to do this. Here in All Elite Wrestling, here in Dynamite tonight. And DDT right through the ropes right there. That's impressive. That's hard. That's hard. You got to go right there without hitting your head on the post, hitting anything on that post. You hit something on that post, you're injured. You're gone. But Sami Zayn makes it look seamless. As Chris Jericho right now saying, I got dominance here. I got wins. Seven. Is Zayn going to try to win the match like this? The refs counts at an 8 after this one. And there, oh, Sami thought he was going to get the win like that. But Jericho's like, no, come on. You gotta give me more credit than that. And now Zayn suplexing Chris Jericho. Neckbreaker. Oh, wait a second. Pinfall. Oh, come on. That's a kick out there. On the tag into Mansoor. Now a backbreaker. And Jericho. Lion Salt. And Mansoor kicks out. And Jericho's like, okay, you don't want to go down, that's fine. And Jericho saying, come on, Sami. Show him what it's all about. Show my way. You're one of the 4 pillars. And Sammy Guevara again. That's just easy for him. It's like walking for him. And a code breaker there. And Jericho says, that's my boy. I'm proud of you. And he sees that Mansoor making the tag in to Sami Zayn. I thought Sami would want nothing to do with this. But it looks like Sami Zayn might have he might be a little upset that he wasn't able to just have this match be finished off. Went for the Judas effect, nothing there. Nothing there. I think Jericho missed the Judas effect. And Sami Zayn says, that's a DDT there for you. He's like, I don't want to be tagged up with Mansoor, but I'm gonna make sure I beat you. Jericho now is being told by Sami Zayn, I'm better. I'm better. And now where's Mansoor's on the ground still healing his wounds. But Sami Zayn knows that, hey, I have to do this all by myself. And Sami, you're going to make Sami turn into the old him. And boom. I don't think you want that. I don't think you want the old Sami Zayn here. Hooks the suplex. No, nothing. Chris Jericho with the counter there. Now Jericho dragging the body of Sami Zayn away from the ropes. I think Jericho wants to get a pinfall. He's just pulling that body there. Pinfall there by Jericho. And Sami Zayn could be out. No, kick out by Sami. Sammy's still surviving in this matchup. This is Jericho got the counter was on Jericho there. And a big boot by Sammy. A boot that just dropped out of nowhere. 1, 2. Oh, and there's Sammy Guevara to break it up. Saving Chris Jericho. But look at Sami Zayn using everything he can. And Guevara hit that turnbuckle real hard. As Sami Zayn doing a little bit too much taunting. And Chris Jericho says, I'm going to make you pay. Oh, no. Sami Zayn's like, I'm going to make you pay, buddy. They're two of Kevin Owens' best friends. And there's a Judas Effect. A Judas Effect. It's Sami Zayn. Oh, kicks out. No wonder Mansoor said, I'm going to just say, oh, come on. I think Jericho's a little pissed off that Sami Zayn kicked out of the Judas Effect now. The camel clutch there. Where's Mansoor? As Sammy found a way to outlast that and survive, and Chris Jericho is losing a grasp of it. Losing the grasp of it, sorry. And now Jericho, high elbow, nothing there. And Sammy's telling Mansoor, you gotta make some saves here. And Jericho with an uppercut. And Jericho doing too much taunting as it's Mansoor who's gonna try to come in here and take on Jericho. What an upset that would be. Oh, big time kick there. A kick to the face there. Spine buster. And Jericho tossing Mansoor off of him. Oh, there comes Jericho with the chops. Jericho with the takedown of Mansoor there. And Jericho says, I'm going to go back in the ring. I'm going to win this. And now Mansoor making his way back in the ring here. Jericho says, exactly where I wanted you to go. And now Mansoor with the kick. Mansoor, what is this? Oh, use Jericho's own body so he could hit Jericho's face with his legs. Mansoor, very impressive there. Mansoor, oh, kick out by Jericho. I think Guevara was like, that wasn't going to put down Jericho. Come on. He's a legend. He's an institution to AEW. Come on. And now, Mansoor says, telling Sammy, you didn't want the tag? This Mansoor now has Jericho down on the ground. Jericho trying to hold on for dear life. No, you got pulled away. And now here comes a suplex. Now the tag in to Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is in the ring. Sami Zayn's telling him, watch this, Sammy Guevara. It's what a real Sammy does in the wrestling ring. Chop City, baby. Chop, chop City, baby. Chop, chop City. Sami Zayn tossing him all the way over there. Again, now Sami Zayn gonna work the... Oh, he was gonna go for the 10 punches, but nothing there as Chris Jericho was able to figure it out before anything happened. And Sami Zayn, look at that suplex. And Sammy's like, maybe this could be the W for me. 1, 2, and Guevara's there to make the save. Mansoor trying to remove Guevara out of the equation here. What is Zayn doing here with Chris Jericho on top of him like that? That is an interesting position. But Jericho says, nope. Bulldog. That Bulldog has been successful. And it will be successful again. Oh, there's Mansoor to break it up. Jericho was hoping that would be enough to get the win for him and call it a night here. They're getting quite the fight from Sami Zayn and Mansoor, but there's the walls of Jericho, and look at the twerk. Look at the twerk. Sammy's not going to risk that on his back. Sammy's bad back was not going to be... No, Sammy was not going to risk it. And Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara are victorious. They go to prove that Tony Khan was very happy with the selections. That is now 3-1 AEW. Either way you slice it, AEW is going to be 3-2 or 4-1. That's the way it is here. But with that being said, round 30 now. It is selection time, and the National Wrestling Alliance has selected Miyoko Satomura. Satomura is making her way to the National Wrestling Alliance. I'm going to have to learn that name a lot better. And then after that, the NXT UK portion of the draft. NXT UK says we're going to give this one to NXT. And NXT has selected Indy Hartwell, keeping her grounded at NXT. A good pick for their women's division. It's got a lot of talent there, Miss Hartwell does. And now AEW now. Here we go. All Elite Wrestling for the third straight round here on their show are not picking a wrestler from All Elite Wrestling. They are picking Cross and Scarlett Bordeaux. They are making their way to All Elite Wrestling now. And AEW here on their own show have not selected a wrestler yet from AEW. And next pick comes round 30. And this guy will be headed to ECW. Oni Lorcan is headed to ECW. A good place for him. I think that's somewhere where he could really thrive. Impact Wrestling says we're going to take someone we thought was out of the biz. Someone who is a force of nature. She is not like most girls. Impact Wrestling has selected Nia Jax. We'll see if Nia comes to terms with that and see if she wants to continue her wrestling career. And to close out round 30, this will be WWE, and they're going to take a tag team of theirs. Mace and T-Bar are going to remain in WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event is coming up next. Round 31 will come up next as well and conclude, and we'll have the Wednesday conclusion of the draft. And after that, it's just 4 more shows, and the draft will be kaput. It will be done. But let's get to the main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 169 pounds, Darby Allin.
As Darby Allin makes his way to the main event spotlight here on Dynamite. Round 31 has the envelopes are in. Everything is ready. The selections are picked. And night number 3 will conclude here tonight with Darby Allin against who, though? Who, yes, Tony Khan put him up against. I know it won't be someone that is not AEW. You want to put AEW against AEW, but he's going to put him up against, apparently, a man that AEW knows, because they used to have this man on their roster.
And his opponent from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 213 pounds, Murphy.
As Murphy is going to make his way down the ring one last time here on Dynamite. He was selected to the House of Black, so he would be alongside Malachi Black and Brody King. He's headed to NXT UK, so he's going to try to go out of here with a win against Darby Allin. This is Allin against Murphy to kick this one off. Well, not to kick this one off, to close the night off, but this is going to kick off the main event here of Dynamite. And Murphy starting off real quick there. Maybe trying to end it with a powerbomb. Murphy's bringing out everything right now. foot stomps there. Again, foots are being used here. And Murphy better watch himself. That's Darby Allin there. Never afraid to throw caution into the wind. Darby was selected back in round number 10. Almost 21 rounds ago. He was selected. Darby Allin, a big pick. A pick that AEW wanted to stay with, their pillars. They got to keep most of them except for Jungle Boy and MJF, who went over to WWE. They were picked by WWE. Look at Darby unleashing some punches, some kicks, and a suplex there. But Darby and Sammy Guevara got to stay here in All Elite Wrestling, and Darby wouldn't have it no other way. He loved the fact that he got to stay here. But he now has to prove to Tony Khan that, hey, you made the right pick by keeping me here. But for something there, it didn't really work out as a big boot. The running big boot by Murphy. And now Murphy picking up Darby Allin. Power bombing him. As Murphy now taking a break over there. Not what you want to do. Oh, wait a second. Big time knee. He was just over there taking a break. But no, he was building that big head of steam for Darby. And Darby's in trouble again. Knee to the midsection. This is the guy that Tony Khan had before here in All Elite Wrestling. And would be a little maybe miffed that someone that he had before came here and beat him. But I mean, he really wasn't going to send that pick that early on the House of Black. That was NXT UK's second pick, the House of Black. I know you get 3 for 1, but it's not, I think, something Tony Khan wanted to do that early. They give the opportunity to seize itself. He could have picked the House of Black later on in the draft, but end of the day, NXT UK selected that, and they went with that pick. And right now, Murphy is delivering these punches over to Darby Allin's face. I know he wants to get this win, walk out of All Elite Wrestling with a W. All Elite Wrestling has been 3 for 1 tonight, 3 to 1 tonight against the world, against the other companies that are in the draft. And Darby Allin able to kick out. You have to do a lot more than that, Murphy. A lot more than that. Oh, there's the miss there. That's the moment Darby was waiting for. Darby was waiting for a situation like that. Now Darby Allin with the brainbuster. And now Darby might be thinking, let's put this one to bed. Coffin drop. And a kick out by Murphy. Allin thinking to himself, how does the coffin drop not finish this man? Stunner by Darby. Are we getting a fight forever chant from the fans? Yeah, well, we are here in All Elite Wrestling. The fans are very vocal and very loud about everything they love. Tony Khan putting these men in the main event spotlight tonight. Putting Darby Allin in that spotlight. That's huge. It's a big trust of confidence there. You know, everyone that he put in this matchup, I guess Tony Khan has a lot of trust in. You didn't get to see the Young Bucks or Kenny Omega here tonight, or CM Punk, but they're part of All Elite Wrestling. I think Tony Khan wanted to focus more on these other faces of All Elite Wrestling, and that's the win. Darby Allin's telling Murphy, you put on a hell of a match, man, but good luck at NXT UK. You're going to need it. Darby Allin puts it 4-1 for All Elite Wrestling. And that means round 31's results are up next. And this is a WWE pick, I guess maybe headed to the future. But they're going to take someone from the Nightmare Factory, Nick Camarado. It's a big pick. I mean, he was part of the Nightmare family. And then things happened. And up next, this Impact Wrestling is going to keep the influence. They had the inspiration. Now they have the influence on Impact Wrestling. Madison Rayne and Tennille Dashwood. The next one goes to ECW, a man who's had a couple of injuries. Hasn't really been seen around too much, but he's coming back. And it's Sammy Callahan, as Sammy Callahan will find a home in ECW. That should be interesting over there. With John Moxley there, Joe there, Bray Wyatt over there. Interesting. And AEW, who has been picking nothing but stars from other promotions, like what they did with Cedric Alexander, what they did with, I mean, they picked the Dark Order, but that's a different story. They picked Ali, and they also picked, no, I'm just saying, they picked Cross and Bordeaux, they picked Ali and Cedric Alexander, so those were picked from other companies. They did pick the Dark Order, but now they're going to stay again true to their All Elite motto. Their All Elite motto is to keep Tay Conti, who is in a blossoming, beautiful relationship with Sammy Guevara. She will remain in AEW. And up next, NXT UK. I'm being told this is NXT UK's pick, and they're taking a team from the NWA. Said, hey, you took one of our teams, so now we're gonna take one of your teams, and we're gonna make you feel the pain when we take these two away. They are taking Strictly Business, Chris Adonis, the former Chris Masters, and Thomas Latimer. Strictly Business will go to NXT UK. And the NWA said, you know what? Before you take the full Strictly Business, you're not taking Camille from us. Camille will remain with the National Wrestling Alliance. That's a little bit later, I think, than she expected. But Camille will remain with the NWA. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude this portion of the draft. Wednesday night portion of the draft is over. Dynamite is over. We will see you on Impact Wrestling for round 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. That's where we'll see you guys. So